Donald Trump Jr. suggested he might consider buying property in El Salvador to escape a prison sentence on a recent episode of Triggered podcast. They call it a third world country. Guess what? It looked nicer than a lot of our cities, he claimed. That's what was perhaps the biggest takeaway. Like, hey man, we're going to El Salvador. Pretty crazy crime rate in the past. You look around and it looked incredible. Donald Jr. said he had meals in restaurants there that would have been as good as any in Miami or New York. It was sort of shocking, actually, to me, he continued. I may have to buy a place down there, so when they throw me out of America or toward the gulag, we got a place to run. Trump family critics took to social media to mock the former first son for his remarks, especially considering his father Donald Trump was just convicted on 34 felony counts of falsifying business documents. Is it really that hard to not commit crimes? Apparently for the Trump family, one user quipped. Another added, why wait for the threat of being jailed? Just go? A third person pointed out, someone should tell Khan Jr. that, according to the Organization of American States, El Salvador has an extradition of fugitives treaty with the U.S. This comes after Donald Jr. declared the Democrats were ruining the United States amid his father's spiraling legal drama. Democrats have succeeded in their years-long quest to turn America into a S-hole country, he said on another episode of his podcast. There can be no doubt that that has been their plan all along. Days prior, he agreed with a social media post made by ousted Fox News host Tucker Carlson that said the 77-year-old former POTUS would win the 2024 presidential election if he's not killed first. That's a harder one to read, obviously. It's a little bit rough as a son to read, Donald Jr. confessed at the time. That's a little hard. But probably not wrong. I think they showed very clearly there's nothing they're not willing to do.